Good afternoon. My name is Leslie Gamero, and I'm a graduate student in Grand Canyon University's College of Education. And today I will briefly share my personal teaching philosophy. As an educator, I am committed to never stop learning, to be a leader and ambassador in my field, and to serve my community to the best of my abilities. My identity as a Christian speaks to these values because while I cannot share details about my faith in my public school classroom, my belief about all people being created in God's image inspires me daily to treat my students and coworkers with dignity and compassion. Throughout my student teaching experience, I have watched my teaching philosophy develop in many ways. I have come to acknowledge the vital importance of enforcing boundaries in my classroom. Without boundaries, it becomes far too easy for students to take advantage of a lenient teacher, which can quickly lead to a chaotic learning environment that benefits no one. Contrastingly, a classroom that is run efficiently and with consistent rules and consequences is one that cultivates a culture that values learning and is mutually respectful. I recall a time where I had to send a student to the office to give up her phone after asking her to put it away. I worried the student would no longer be open to me. While at the time she was unhappy, I soon noticed an overall change in her demeanor. Not only did she still enjoy me as a teacher, but she was more apt to listen to my corrections the first time because she knew I would follow through with consequences when my classroom boundaries were violated. In addition to honing my classroom management skills, I've become more adept at integrating technology in a way that seamlessly enhances learning. Technology is useful in so many ways, not the least being that it helps make content accessible to all students. I've had several students over the course of my teacher candidate experience that struggle with expressing themselves and their knowledge in front of their peers. But when we gamify our classroom with interactive trivia games, everyone is comfortable participating. Most trivia games also provide post-assessment class data as well, which helps me know which students have really mastered a topic and which may require additional resources and support. To return to my values as a believer in Christ, I always strive to hold myself to a high ethical standard. I work to follow the rules laid out by my state and by my administration thoroughly and with integrity. I also aim to differentiate my instructional strategies for a diversity of students so that all learning styles and academic needs are met. In this way, human flourishing is promoted in my classroom. Lastly, it is my greatest goal to serve the whole child. I do not want to just teach my students foreign language. I want to craft a classroom environment that encourages wellness of the mind, body, and spirit, and that helps students feel safe, accepted, and loved. It is in these most ideal of circumstances that young people are best able to learn and perform well academically. If a student leaves my classroom not having learned basic conversational French, but having learned how truly valuable they are to their family, community, and world, then I will have succeeded as an educator. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.